Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and I hope you're all doing well today. I've been collab streaming with Feb the past few days, finally finished AI the Somnium Files, so it'd be nice to get back to something a little more, well, I guess, less mindfucky. I guess that's the best way to put it. Still action-packed, still a lot of fun, but, maybe I won't have to worry about, well, I don't want to spoil the game, but AI is a wild trip and a whole lot of fun. I just wanted to throw that out there before I get started, but yeah. So I'm Logic Blade. I stream here on Twitch, YouTube, obviously. You can find me there. I also write fanfiction on Archive of Our Own if you want to check me out there. And I have a Patreon account if you want to help support the channel. So go give that a peek if you're interested. In any case, let's get started. Last time around, we finished up Chapter 1 in the market town of Celtic. You can see the windmills off in the distance there. And now we're getting ready to start Chapter 2. We've discovered that we're basically acting as state-sponsored bracers. So that's pretty interesting. I think a bunch of kids with no experience would be a better choice than, the people who've actually been training for this stuff for years, but whatever, it's fine. It's Erebonia. They don't care too kindly to an autonomous force in their nation, that's for sure. But we're gonna hopefully get into the whys that is, because they had a bracer guild back in Trails in the Sky, and we find that their powers have been limited greatly ever since then. So, jump all the way ahead to the third week of May here.
Late May. The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze. With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life. Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding. But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
Oh yeah, specialist classes, here we go. Like military science, yep. Very important stuff.
The orbal revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
War never changes. Wait, shit, wrong snake. Say hello to Instructor Liquid Snake, aka Instructor Nightheart.
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbal guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete.
In case you're wondering why there aren't so many gunpowder weapons running about these days.
The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbal technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all.
Indeed.
Without orbal technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable. But now we'd be virtually crippled without it. Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
Oh shit, they're asking me. Fuck. What could it be? Oh no, I didn't study for this. Oh god. Something only possible after the Orbal Revolution, which revolutionized warfare. That would have to be... Would it be Orbal Arts? Orbal Communications? Or the transport of cargo via train? So, obviously has to do with Orbal Science, considering its effect. It's, Orbal Comms. Correct. The answer is Orbal Communications, a form of wireless communication technology based on formless transition through orbal waves. This allows officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming, to partially limit its benefits. But nonetheless... I got it right. Well done. This is all pretty high-level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone to such detail before. Yeah, we're gonna have to work really hard to keep up. I don't know if they're being facetious or not. Yeah, probably not. They probably intend us to take that completely seriously. Gender-divided lessons. Class 1-7 combined. Nutritional science and cooking. Yep, nothing says military academy like cooking class.
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that?
Oh shit, these mobs have voices?
I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
There's something about that silvered hair girl that I find oddly soothing.
Damn, this upper class girl gets me.
I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
That's quite enough idle chatter.
Oh god, Ferris's voice is so annoying.
We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior.
Oh my god. Ugh, the casting's perfect and I hate it.
As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
Whisking furiously. Yep.
I think you've whisked that plenty already.
Teehee. Teehee. Aw yeah. Time to learn about orbal computers.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbal computer.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
It's kind of surprising that they have orbal computers, considering the orbal net proliferation is really just started in Crossbell. But, maybe it's spread to, like, the high-end military academies. I guess if they would be anywhere, it would be the high-end military academies and such.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Usus both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Usus also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet.
God.
I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn.
Oh, man.
We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
Reen Schwarzer.
I'm looking forward to... doing my take on Parm Field Study. That's gonna be fun.
Huh?
Also, hi Patrick. What the fuck do you want?
Isn't he from class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct.
I'm not Chester the Molester. Please do not call me that.
My full name is Patrick T. Higharms.
The T is for the Molester. Wait, shit, damn it.
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
What?
So, you're from the Higharms family.
Are they prestigious?
Guys, you went on a field study to their territory. Somebody should have told you guys. Please. I actually like reading this as guys knows exactly who they are. He just, like, doesn't give a shit. And he just hates this guy so much. He's like, yeah, are they a big deal?
About as prestigious as they come. The Higharmsies are one of the 4 great houses. Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas.
Of course, Elliot just, loves pouring the salt on the wound there.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners.
I came to talk
I came
to you.
to bring gladsome tidings to you, Reem Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
Oh, cool, thanks. Why?
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
There's a 3rd floor?
That's where the Nobles Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble.
God.
And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff, I have decided to use my good name as a member of the Higharms family to afford you the privilege of joining us.
Giving us power.
I do hope you appreciate it.
Well, how can I turn him down politely?
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Thank you, Eustace, for turning him down impolitely.
Eustace?
Eustace Albarea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the Higharms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
Damn.
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come. Despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Damn.
Suit yourself then. But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this. If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the side you're taking.
He's not wrong, but he is wrong in how he's going about it. That's good old Patrick for you.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so... no. That's all.
Damn.
Last month's field study? Is he...
Yeah, I think he means the run-in we had with the provincial army.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then. He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
I guess he has a nice side after all.
Dude, Eustace is like a gummy bear. A gummy bear that's been left out in the cold for too long. So it's like hard and stale and gross, but on the inside, it's gooey and also gross. Wait, shit. This was supposed to be a flattering appellation. Shit. My bad. Oh well. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's free day, so do take it easy. You've earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. Oh, I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Will you be announcing the details of our next field study trip on Wednesday as well? Of course. You'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So we finally get to put all the knowledge we've gained through the past few months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't be just about military strategy, you know? Because if it is, I'm gonna get an earful from Vice Principal Heinrich. Again. Is that all you care about? Can we ask you if there's anything we don't understand? Not if you care about the answer being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, that's all for homeroom. Machias, if you please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
Oh god, I love Sarah. Yeah, don't ask me shit.
Well, I'll see you later, Reen.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
Gonna have
See
some
you
dinner
then.
with the bros. Oh yeah. Date time.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
She wants the
What
D.
Is there something you wanted to ask me?
Reen, you wanna go on a date? Wait, shit. No, fuck, I messed up.
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
What was that all about?
Did you do something else to upset her?
You're doing a really good job with this lately.
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
Damn.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
All right. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
She's like, damn, I really want this training. You gotta let me in.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias?
Smooth.
Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
No, I just...
Oh yeah, by the way, Machias
Have
hates us
I-
now.
done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just
Wanted to be nice, and I did a really bad job of it.
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie. That's all there is to it.
Oh, Machias. Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing of it.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no. Not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it. Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Damn, it just popped out of nowhere like
Take
that.
a look.
Intermediate math for dummies. I thought Emma was smart.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies. I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Ah, okay.
See, look at Emma looking after her little sister like that.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now.
She's such a sweetheart.
I'll see you later, Reen.
Take care.
And don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything. If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
Yeah. I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too. I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
Maybe I'll talk to Instructor Makarov 6 times until he gets bored of talking to me. Wait, no. Okay. Damn, Rex. Get it together. Maybe you shouldn't be losing keys, Mint. Yeah, you're from Class 7, aren't you? My dad told me you caught those pure mad terrorists that turned up in Celtic last month. He said you helped out a wee bunch with a kind of other stuff, too. Cheers for that. I'll be supporting y'all from now on, too. God damn it. Becky and I are both business people, but her mindset could hardly be more different than my own. She's the only person I know who would ever say she wants to hit it big off of part-time jobs alone. You got a problem with that? Not exactly, no. Damn it, Hugo. You wee bap. We had a little performance earlier, so I could see how everyone plays. Turned out way better than I expected. You got some real talent this year. Elliot especially. I'm gonna have to step it up or they'll shoot way ahead of me. Yeah, because just a month earlier he was like, oh god, nobles, what will I do? Oh no. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Eustace and Laura are pretty fine. And, no. Alan and Bridget. The most awkward pair. Margarita mistakenly put the wrong ingredients into her cookies, so I wanted to bring it to her attention. Unfortunately, she seems to have run off somewhere. God, I love just wandering around talking to people. It's good stuff. Of course Claire's not going to give you any advice. Got it? Never ask me for help again! Like, yeah, I'll talk. I'm just, we can do it at dinner. So that's the best time to talk. Apparently. I don't know. Never been much for one for talking while I'm eating. I received reports of rumbling noises coming from the old schoolhouse basement. As a result, I'd like to ask Class 7 to investigate once again. Rumbling? Does that mean there's a possibility the underground layout's changed again? This is the first time I've received any report mentioning such a thing, so I'm not entirely sure myself. It would be wise to assume that something considerable has occurred, though. Would you be able to investigate again tomorrow? Of course, sir. Oh, hi, Thomas. Right, I have not been cooking at all. Once again, Instructor Valentine, it appears you need me to put the pieces together for you. Class 7 consists of students from distinguished families, and those of noteworthy grades and capabilities. Now think for a moment, should their grades drop after entering the academy? Who would be to blame, Yeah, I get it. Any more harping and you could join the orchestra. Oh, you get it, do you? How many times have I heard that from you now? Keep it up and the only thing you'll get is fired. How does Rance always manage to be so drawn out? Remember, Class 7, your actions have an impact on the public perception of the Academy at large. Let us not forget that your class snatched up some students who were meant to join mine. God, what a prick. As you know, I won't always be present at the Academy, so take the opportunity while you can. Yep, just as much of a soldier as he is a teacher. It's kind of his whole character. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be running downstairs. Alright, you know what? Let's check out the old schoolhouse. I don't know how Fee can take a nap at a place like this. But I guess there's no background music, so it must be pretty quiet. Yawn. Oh, Reen. Hey, I was just passing by here when I saw you sleeping on that bench. I seem to recall you were supposed to be meeting up with Emma, weren't you? I suppose so. Okay, later. Wait a second. One more thing. I'm not sure falling asleep at odd spots around campus like this is such a good idea. If you really have to sleep during the day, I think you should at least use one of the infirmary beds. I do. Sometimes. Beatrix gives me sweets if she's there. Oh, the nurse. She does seem like a really kind person. But that's besides the point. You're a girl, you know. You need to be more... Never mind that. Can you sense it? Huh? Sense what? This building. It's changed again. A lot. What? Later. It's changed? It's pretty late. I'll save checking that claim until tomorrow. But wait. Does that mean Fee's been investigating the old schoolhouse on her own? Oh, I don't have Fee at Link level 5 yet. Huh. Interesting. I think she's the only one in the main cast here. No, I don't have Gaius or uses either. Never mind. Don't mind me. Actually, hold the flippin' phone here. Yeah, I read that book already. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I think that's it for important things I need to do, but I might as well talk to everyone who's still hanging around the building here. What's wrong, Elisa? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing serious. Well, if you say so. I'm always here if you want someone to talk to, though. Okay, thanks. Well, whatever it is. He's gone to the rooftop to think about it. Cross Club isn't in practice today, but the riding club is here. That Eustace Alvarez guy isn't exactly the friendliest guy in Zemuria, is he? I offered him a handshake and he brushed me off like I didn't exist. See? This is why I can't stand most of the snooty upper-class students. This is a fine horse. Its build and musculature suggest it's a thoroughbred built to race. Hey, Eustace, I see you joined the riding club. So I did. It seemed a fitting choice given my experience taking care of horses at home. And it should serve as a decent way to pass the time after class. I'll bet they really love his winning personality. And Laura's at the gym, so let's go say hi to her too. Actually, I can bug Emma, who's also in the library. Okay, cool. Klein appointed me as Monica's swimming coach. This is a first for me, so I'm not entirely certain how best to approach it. The only thing I know is that I have to at least try. I've been getting more and more used to swimming over the past few weeks. I didn't know it was going to be so hard to swim a full 50 yards, though. She's only here because she wanted that, hot Laura action. Adel's got a dynamite body. I wouldn't mind getting a handful of that. At least she has her priorities straight. Kenneth has been coming by quite frequently lately. He said there are plenty of fish in that pond, so it's a nice fishing spot. Things are really getting lively around here. It's nice to see the club growing. Oh god, it's patty cakes. I guess we can say hi to him. Why would you associate yourself with someone like Eustace Alberea? He's the sort of person who turns down fellow nobles without so much as a thought to the consequences. I think you might be reading too much into my relationship with Eustace. We're classmates, not allied factions in some sort of social war. You're all the same. Yeah, eat shit, buddy. Yeah, sorry, George. We got more important things to do than talk. Can I even open any slots? Yeah, I can open that one. And that one. And this one. And this one. Alright. Gaius, we're running the Gaius show here. That's what's going on. Nice to have some spending money for this chapter, at least. He also has the wing quartz, which we're gonna use all that money we just got. At max level, it basically becomes a Grail Locket, so it's useful for that, but you're using a whole Master Quartz slot on it. Anyway, we've never actually formally met Angelica. That's Angelica. She's a character who exists in this game. And yeah, that's about it. There's nothing interesting about her at all. I should probably stop lying to people. They might start to believe me. Alright, second issue of the Imperial Chronicle is here, so make sure to pick that up before you forget. And, because it's the thing we do, let's, check it out. Oh my god, right. The Imperial Provincial Council meets. The Imperial Provincial Council, made up of the four great houses and other key nobles, met recently in Kreutzen Province's Berea-Hard City. Reports suggest that the heads of each of the four great houses were in attendance, and that countermeasures against the reformist faction were discussed. The Provincial Council's representative statement. The ones responsible for upholding the nation's traditions and making this great country what it is today are we nobles. The so-called reformists may think they know how to govern Erebonia, but are they really thinking of the next 200 or 300 years? Those who lack self-respect and can only think of practical concerns rather than the heritage and culture of this nation have no business talking about how to run it. International. Riot in Crossbell. Reports suggest that a riot took place in the Crossbell State to the east. The mob struck in the middle of the night, firing machine guns on the city streets. It is believed that the riot was orchestrated by a religious cult, and the Crossbell police are continuing to investigate the matter. Fortunately, the IBC, the International Bank of Crossbell, was unaffected and resumed normal operations the next day. Those associated with the bank can rest easy. So, yeah, that's the whole ending to Zero no Kiseki being referenced there. We remember that all too well. Economy. Chancellor Osborne visits the Jirai Special Economic Zone. Recently, Chancellor Osborne paid an unexpected visit to the Western Jirai Special Economic Zone, which has continued to show remarkable economic growth in recent years. It is believed that he met with the region's representative to discuss their respective visions for the future. Those present said to be awestruck by the Chancellor's dynamism and political skill. Incident. Phantom Thief B returns to Erebonia. The infamous criminal Phantom Thief B, who once sowed chaos across the Erebonian Empire, has returned, if reports are to be... Holy crap, I can't talk today. If reports are to be believed. Does the elusive outlaw intend to cause yet more trouble here in the Empire? Having been outmaneuvered by him on countless occasions in the past, the Heimdall military police aren't taking any chances, and are on increased alert. A revolution in fishing gear. The Lake Lord Company has added a new product to its lineup, the Lake Lord Star. This groundbreaking rod was created using a brand new material, making it stronger than ever before. Those interested should contact their local dealer for availability.
Are you getting used to life at the academy yet?
Oh, it's voiced. Nice. Or, Toa's voiced. I think I'm getting there. Our classes have really gotten harder since the start of the year, but I feel as though I'm keeping up.
That's good to hear. By the way, tomorrow is another free day. Are you really willing to help out again, like Instructor Sarah said?
Of course. Just let me know what you need my help with. Actually, if you can make a list for me, that'll make it easier to get everything done.
Thanks a lot, Rain. I really do appreciate it.
Simpin' for Toa, Part 2. No, it's not really simping for Toa. It's simping for the entire Academy at this rate. Welcome to the Occult Research Society. Contrary to popular belief, we don't have a shower in our club room. You hit the nail around the head. I understand your amazement, but you need not look so surprised. I can read your mind as if it were a book. Yeah. Beryl is a character. She exists. You do know they're academic studies and not some sort of fishing tour, right? Nope. Not in the slightest. You think I came here for practicality? Apparently Machias is a bit off kilter, which is to be expected. He normally is. God help. Emma gone to the academy on a scholarship, didn't she? Which means she's exactly the kind of person we should be protecting from your indecent hobbies. Indecent? How dare you! There's nothing indecent about the passion that these boys share. In fact, indulging in it is a vital part of a lady's youth. Sorry, I couldn't hear your argument over all your heavy breathing. Oh, Fidelio, you'll never understand. There's nothing indecent about the pure passion that these boys are sharing with one another. And, by extension, there's nothing indecent about my fantasies either. God, fucking Dorothy, man. We've got some weirdos in this academy, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe you should start studying. Maybe you should study every day like a good student. Who does that? Who studies every day? Right, I did. Fuck, I hated school, man. Ugh. You gotta study, it's a point of pride. Ooh, gross. Those two girls from Class 7 always seem to be studying together. The class president there has the highest grades in her year. She's always helping her less academically gifted friend, too. How nice to see someone helping their friend study. Like this? That's the correct formula, yes! Well done, Fee! Woo. Aw, that little smile, it's so cute. I heard you found Fee napping near the old schoolhouse. Well, I suppose her carefree attitude is one of her natural charms. But thank you for reminding her to come to the study session. No problem. Well, Fee, you kept Emma waiting, so you better make sure to pay attention, okay? Will do. Emma's good at teaching. It's boring, but I guess I'll keep studying. Oh, Fee. Alright, I think that's everyone important. For the most part. Let's, Oh, hi, Rosine. I plan on helping out at the church today, too. Knowing that even someone as insignificant as myself can be of assistance to others is a splendid feeling. It makes my efforts all feel worth it. Rosine's also a sweetheart. Should I go back to the dorm? I think I can. I don't think I'm missing anything important here. I'm pretty sure I have that character note. Yes, I do. I talked to that guy already. Cool. Alright, let's go.
Hey there, first year.
It's 4 p.m. It's time for your dick flattening. Wait, no. Shit. Wrong game.
Oh, it's you. I'm not going to play along with your scams this time, so you might as well be on your way.
I wasn't trying to hustle you before, honest. Did you, figure out how I did it, though? If you really want your 50 mirror back, I'll be happy to hand it over. But wouldn't you rather feel like you earned it? Come on, what do you say?
God, Reen. You're getting scammed again. My boy. My boy always getting scammed by this dude. This dude can't be trusted.
There had to have been a trick to it. Some form of sleight of hand. Something that wasn't as it seemed. If I had to guess, I'd say the crux of this illusion was...
What was the crux around this illusion? Was it the bandana around his head? Was it the drawstring bag at his feet? Or did he never toss the coin to begin with? Choice is obvious here.
Of course! I'm pretty sure he had a bag at his feet.
Yep.
Which means...
He just dropped it in the bag.
You threw the coin in the air, but let it fall instead of trying to catch it. You let it fall right into the open bag, lying in wait for it at your feet. Am I right?
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, you got eyes. Nice.
Well, wasn't expecting you to figure it out so quickly.
Maybe you can use those eyes and check out another part of me later.
So I was right.
I got a nice little drawstring bag, a little higher up that you might want to check out.
Yep, spot on.
Wait, shit, god damn it, wrong game.
And a promise is a promise, so here's your 50 mirror bag. Sorry. I've only got 10 mirror on me.
It's fine. Just forget it.
Damn, George's Orbal Master Quartz, man, they're so
It's only
expensive.
50 Mira. You can keep it.
Oh, really? Well, that's mighty generous.
Hey! Stop trying to leech money off innocent first years, you louse.
Okay.
Oh, crap. It's the she-devil.
What?
He only says that because he loves her. Platonically. Maybe.
A bicycle? No, it looks like it's powered by orbal energy. Wait, I've seen this girl somewhere before.
Yeah, we literally just saw her in George's engineering building. Come on, dude.
You're Reen, I take it. I've been hearing all about you from Toa and George. Sounds like you pulled off some pretty amazing stuff in your field study last month.
Yeah, we nearly got captured by the provincial army. It was pretty hot. Wait,
I'm
shit.
surprised you know my name, actually. I didn't think I'd been doing anything worthy of such attention. Guess I should still officially introduce myself, though. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
Same. I'm Angelica. Angelica Rogner. Glad I could finally make your acquaintance.
Rogner? As in Marquis Rogner? Head of one of the 4 great houses?
Yes, the third of the 4 great houses, Rogner, Alberea, and High Arms. The 4th one, we'll see much later in the game.
Same reaction every time, I swear. Yeah, I'm his unworthy daughter. But he doesn't really want to have anything to do with me since I go around dressed like this.
I think it's less how you dress and more how you behave. Where are you going on that bike at this hour anyway?
Oh, George finally finished tuning the orbal engine. So I figured I'd give it a run to the capital and back and see how it holds up.
Sure must be nice not to have a care in the world.
Look who's talking.
Yeah, I don't care about anything, except putting a bullet through the Wait, no, shit. I'm not supposed to talk about that yet.
You do ride it like a bike.
That's because it is a bike.
Wow.
Well, catch you later. I'm thinking of putting in a request for you sometime. If I do, I'd sure appreciate a swift response.
And there goes the best girl. Orbal Bike Chan.
Lost for words? That's a little something George put together a while back. He calls it an orbal bike. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It's kind of like a steel horse.
I'm a steel horse I ride. I'm a cowboy.
I'm guessing you can't buy those in any shops?
Dead or alive.
Nah. The Ruhr Institute of Technology started putting that one together as part of a test. Then George finished it off. Angelica put up the money for the parts herself. Oh, but Toa and I helped out too.
Sounds like it must have been a pretty challenging project. Are you on good terms with Toa and George then? Angelica said she'd heard all about me from them. Maybe you had a little something to do with that too?
Well, we're all from different classes, but we've kind of stuck together for a while now. Come to think of it, I never did introduce myself, did I?
Nope, just stole 50 mirror from you without saying hi.
Name's Crow Armbrust, 2nd year, class 5. I'm sure I'll catch you around again. Later.
So, his name's Crow, huh? Angelica's the daughter of Marquis Rogner, Toa's the student council president, George is head of the engineering club.
By husbando? Yeah, definitely. Definitely Reen's husbando. The one true.
It seems like
one
every
true
second year I meet is somebody important.
I'm kidding, of course. The relationship is disgustingly one-sided, and I feel nothing but shame for our poor boy here. But that's discussion for another time. Chapter 2. The Verdant City. Could it be the Verdant City we saw in the chapter of the Imperial Chronicle? Nah, couldn't be. Well, there's no reason to hang out in the dormitory other than checking in on your classmates and stuff, but, I mean, why wouldn't we check in on our classmates, see how they're all doing? Well, maybe not Machias. Machias is kind of acting like a prick, but hey, that's how it goes. I heard it's tradition for the Wind Orchestra to stage a big yearly concert. I'm going to try to find more about that tomorrow, but I'm getting really excited just thinking about it. That's going to be my big goal to work towards for the time being. That was a delicious meal, courtesy of Kirsch's. Thanks to that, I ought to be in top shape for tomorrow. I imagine everyone's started to get used to academy life now, but we need to avoid getting too comfortable and keep working. And he's going to be in the art club, because that's what Gaius does. He paints with all the colors of the wind. I'm not apologizing for that one. Even though I probably should. Because that was bad. Let's see if I can sort things out with Machias. Who is it? It's me, Reen. Hey, are you free right now? I'd like to discuss something with you. I'm studying at the moment. Can you save it for tomorrow? Sure, I'll come back then. I really do want to apologize to him, but he doesn't want to give me the chance. You think things are just going to be better because you say so? Nope. Are you free at the moment, Eustace? What do you want? I just want to say thanks for this afternoon. I assume you mean the incident with High Arms. I explicitly remember stating that I wasn't trying to help you. Maybe so, but I still want to thank you. I'm not really used to handling situations like that. I mean, I'm a noble, but I've never really spent much time with the other members of the nobility. Eustace? It seems as though neither one of us is an ordinary noble, but your problems have nothing to do with me. Don't expect my assistance next time. Neither one of us? I guess he's got some issues of his own then. And we're not gonna pry because we're good civilians. I mean citizens. I mean soldiers. What, we're none of those things? Yeah. Oh, wasn't expecting to see you here. I didn't peg you as the type to sneak into a lady's room in the middle of the night. Maybe I had you figured wrong. I wouldn't exactly call this sneaking. I'm kind of surprised though. You're actually not drinking. Not that I wouldn't like a drink right now, to be honest, but I've got some work I need to finish up before I forget. Okay, yeah, I give up. Grab me a beer from that case over there, will you? You ever think that there's maybe something not quite right about a teacher bringing her beer into the dorms? Heh, come on now. Beer's the fuel that keeps my fires burning. I'll even let you have a can or two for yourself. It's okay. If anyone asks, I have no idea where you got it. I think I'll pass. By the way, instructor, you know a guy named Crow, right? He's a second-year student. Oh, and Angelica, too, but I'm more interested in Crow. Goddamn, he's hot. Oh, so you met them already, have you? I've had my fair share of good times with them since I became an instructor, but then again, who hasn't? Oh, so you do know them. Well, at the very least, I hope you can steer clear of their influence. You wouldn't want to take after them any more than you'd want to take after me. You say that, and yet here you are as our homeroom teacher. Biru everywhere. What's wrong, Elisa? I keep finding you sighing all the goddamn time. Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing serious. Don't worry. Well, if you insist. But now that I'm here, it's really easy to tell that this is your room, Elisa. It's so organized and neat. It really fits that high-class image of yours. Don't make fun of me like that. Sometimes I can't tell if he's clueless or if he's actually caught on. Sorry, did I say something to upset you? No, it's nothing. It doesn't look like Fee is in, but Laura is. Let's say hi to Laura. Good evening, Reen. Hey there, Laura. Oh, I like how you got your room set up. It's pretty relaxing. It's probably because we've both grown immersed in the way of the sword. My room at home has more or less the same feel, too. I should have expected as much. I see you've been practicing your swings tonight, too. Of course, it helps my dinner settle. Sword practice is usually my go-to for clearing my mind, so it's an ideal way to wind down the day. For some reason, I had this impression that you were one of those people who never got caught up in stray thoughts. Even I have things I brood over now and then. I've noticed that you've been putting extra effort into your training lately. May we both continue to strive towards improving ourselves. Couldn't have said it better myself. Someone's here. Seems like it. I'll be right there. Hello, Reen. Is something the matter? Not really. I just came by to talk. Is Fee here with you? I thought I heard her voice a moment ago. She is. I promised to help her study after we finish dinner. She's currently doing some exercises I prepared for her this afternoon. I never expected to hear that. She's actually a very hard worker. Would you like to join us? Nah, it's alright. I'd rather not distract you two. It sounds like hard work, so good luck. Thank you. Have a good free day tomorrow. See, look at that. Look at Emma being a good girl. There's a reason I pretty much fell for her immediately. Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Right, I should save after this. It's a good idea. May 23rd. Free day. Alright, let's see what the Student Council has for us today. The Old Schoolhouse Mystery 2. I would like to ask Class 7 to continue their investigation of the old schoolhouse from where they left off last month. I hope you will be able to shed further light onto the secrets within those walls. You may begin when you see fit, but make sure you are completely prepared. Principal Van Dyke. Substitute Tutor. Some urgent's just come up, so I really needed someone to take care of Tutor and the kid I usually teach. I'll be waiting in the lower class dorm, so please, come see me as soon as you can. Klein, Year 2, Class 5. Book delivery. Number of books have just arrived for Thor's faculty, and I'd like assistance in delivering them. Inquire at Kynes Bookstore. Kynes. I suppose it's actually Keen's. But whatever. Who cares? I'm not an economist. The old schoolhouse request is the same deal as last month. I've still got the keys, so I can go in whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we've got 4 bonding points. Emma, Crow, Sarah, and Gaius. Well, Sarah's in the dorm right now. We might as well go pay her a visit. I'm going to save first, though. So yeah, Aaron, I should remind people that, go check out my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the needful stuff. Well, if it isn't the Reen Bean Machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. I feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking? It's my room and my beeroo. I'm not seeing the problem here. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up, though. This might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally couldn't. Hey, don't just stand there like you got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess this is a good chance as any. I'll go get myself something to partake of. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Doormat. What a frickin' doormat. Oh my gosh. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth's all about. I don't want to hear it. Not from the person who pushed me into it in the first place, anyway. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately, regardless. So, this is about Machias, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened, so it's all my fault. But still, I remember when I had such youthful worries. That's one way to brush me off. Well, the way I see it, your best bet would just be focusing on helping the student council out for today. Helping other people out with their worries helps you develop as a person, and figures out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course! You need to take each and every request seriously, and not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listen carefully to what a client says, and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Hey, what's with that look? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before becoming an instructor? Well... let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Loose enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you've got to do. I suppose you're right. Well, it's not every day she gives good advice. I might as well take it while I can, and focus on helping out the student council. Sarah took a swig of the beer sitting on the table. That's a bit more than a swig. Ah, that's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? Yes, you can, Reen. It sounds like something a few bracers have said before. Maybe she was a bracer before this. Nah, couldn't be. A bracer here in Erebonia? Crazy. Who would do such a thing? Not me. Aw. Let's check in on our favorite couple. Drinking some tea, enjoying some sweets, and chatting away with the man of my dreams. This is the perfect way to relax. Part of me wishes it could always be like this. I've got the day off work today, so I'm spending some leisure time with Hana. The warm weather seems like it's in full support of this idea. Kurt's starting to learn more as well, so it might be a good idea to teach him about the world around him. Aw, how sweet. Seriously. Talking to this lovey-dovey couple every day is like one of the joys of this game. Aw. Didn't she say something about the florist? Don't you love it when an idea for a great prank strikes? Oh god. Vivi, no! Apparently Emil turned into a real prick. Damn it, Chugga, what did you do? Truly a rejection worthy of Master Vincent. I see the concern in your face, but please do not trouble yourself. This is but a daily occurrence for Master Vincent. Why, Vincent, what a surprise. Are you here to do some shopping too? That's one way to spend your free day. But I will not have you wasting mine. Damn, ice cold. Feels weird to be a conversation piece. Nah, man, we do this shit all the time. I don't have any septic masks, damn it. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, right. Crow was in the, cafe here, so might as well say hi to our... him. Yo, so we meet again! Enjoying a little tea in peace and quiet today, Crow? Nah, I'm just waiting around for an appointment. They're sure taking their sweet time. Way to keep a guy hanging. I get the feeling you've done the same thing at least a couple of times. Oh ho, feeling cheeky today, are we? Can't really deny it, though. My dude, I always come late. I wonder who he's waiting for. Doesn't seem like a girl. At least, I don't think so. Mind if I join you, Crow? Sure thing. And hey, once they get here, maybe you can even join in. Damn, he's gonna have an orgy right in the store. No, that's a lie. Yo, kept you waiting, huh? Yeah, speak of the devil. Sorry we're late. We ended up getting a bit distracted. This isn't what I was expecting. I'll let you off the hook this time. Better not let it happen again, though. I know. But what are we messing around for? Let's get started already. Is that Blade? Oh, what? You play? I've been telling everyone who'll listen about it. Even handed a deck over to old Mick to spread the love. So it was Crow's deck that Mick gave me. That means Crow's touched these cards. Ooh. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay. This is nice to see. Didn't think you had it in you to look out for anyone else. Maybe you're not so bad after all. You flatter me. Wanna join in? Bets start at 3. You can't seriously be making children gamble. I mean, that depends on your definition of gamble. We're just playing for candy. Wait, how does that make it okay? But it's still kind of sad you're betting against kids. Aren't you technically an adult now? Whoa there, slow down a little. Age is all relative in a clash of spirits like this. Take this. Bolt! Right into my trap. Eat this. Mirror! Aw, man, are you serious? You did it, Kay. Piece of cake. Thanks, Crow. I don't even know what we're gonna do with all these sweets. Dang it, that's the last one you're gonna get out of me. Looks like Crow's the only one losing anything here. I guess I could play a few rounds. Reen then joined the fun and enjoyed a few games of Blade with everyone. Our bond with Crow strengthened. It's even stronger than before. Maybe Crow Senpai will notice us. Horse racing's an Erebonian tradition. There's nothing wrong with me standing here making predictions while I work, right? I don't know what to go with, though. Guess I'll ask Crow what he thinks. That sounds like a swell idea. Final Fantasy VII is better than an orgy? Probably. I mean, I don't see the appeal, honestly. Sounds like a mess. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Oh, hello, Reen. I see you're working hard as always. Hey there, Emma. You know, I see you in this bookstore pretty often. What brings you here today? Well, today, I'm searching for some study materials, like Woo Baby. I'm hoping to find some that will help Fee with our classwork. Oh, so that's it. Have you come across anything good yet? Not quite. I've been struggling to find something that would make it easier for her to understand. But on my honor as class president, I'm going to keep looking until I find something. I do owe her one after she cheered me up yesterday. Maybe I can help her out. How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Thank you so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind searching over there? Got it. Unsurprisingly, most of the books here are targeted at people with a high level of education. Fee isn't quite there, though, so I need something a bit simpler for her. It's really considerate for you to use so much of your free time to help her. But isn't this cutting into your own studies? It's not a big deal, really. I got into the academy on a scholarship, so I want to return the favor by doing all I can to help other students out. Class 7 is an especially small class, too, so helping each other just seems like the natural thing to do. That kind of thinking is why you're our class president. You don't need to flatter me. It's not flattery, it's honesty. For what it's worth, Fee's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together, too. I've noticed that. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterms start. That would definitely be a big step for her. Hearing that makes me really want to find her the right book. You and me both. Oh, what about that book over there? That might work. This one? Reen and Emma's hands brushed against one another as they reached for the book. Oops, sorry about that. Likewise. And thus they managed to find some useful study material for Fee. Your bond with Emma strengthened. Damn right it did. Of course, I can't get any stronger than this. I suppose I could go see you guys first, but let's start this quest up while we're here. Getting lazy to voice this, so basically, help me deliver some books, you simp. Hey, that's what the Student Council stands for. SIMP. I lost the order sheet I received from the Academy, so I don't know who I need to give each book to. You probably know who your instructors are. You'll be fine. Exactly. I actually hire a part-timer who's a student at Thor's. I had planned on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so the Student Council is my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So, you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. Sure, I'll take these off your hands. Great, here you go. You got 5 books to deliver. Behind the War of the Lions, a history book. Modern Art, the complete works. Topical Science, Analyzing Macroeconomics. The Empire's Hottest Spots. Hey, that one doesn't seem like it fits in with the rest. 1 per person makes it pretty simple. 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. 555. The new hit game by Uchikoshi. No. Alright. Time to deliver some books. One of these is for Sarah. You can tell by the one that doesn't fit in with all the rest here. So, head up to the 3rd floor and say hello. Hey, Reen, what's up? Oh boy, looks like she's still drinking. I get the feeling that that one odd magazine in the pile is probably hers. You wouldn't happen to know what this is, would you? Reen showed instructor Sarah the Empire's Hottest Spots. Hey, that's the magazine I used the Academy's money to buy. Didn't think you read it, too. Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the mark. The truth is... Thanks. That explains it, though. Sounds like your work for the Student Council is buried, if nothing else. Well, might as well have a little look at it now. She might be the most carefree person I've ever met. That's a magazine for people looking to tour the Empire, isn't it? That seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Yet here you are assuming I'm using it to plan a sneaky little holiday for myself. That's pretty rude, you know. I see. That certainly does sound plausible. It might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Ooh, the booze here looks pretty good. First it tells me about Celtic Spear, and now this. Gotta appreciate a magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about here is herself. Oh my god. Sarah, you slay me. Alright. pretty sure the rest of our lovely instructors are at the actual academy. Because, you know, that's what good, honest, hard-working people do. Anyway, we can't buy gardening products. What a joke. What an absolute shame. Hey, Fidelio. Let's say you find some cute girls to photograph. All these scenic shots are boring me out of my skull. No complaining, Rex. We're not here to mess around. Damn. Alright, I need to talk to Klein first before I can do this quest. Never mind. I'll get to it, I swear. I swear. And we can see Rosine has, got herself a sister's habit. It's very nice on her. Rosine attended church at a regular basis back at her hometown. She's been an invaluable help to all of us here, too. I can safely say she'll make a wonderful sister when she's older. Maybe she will. Maybe. Anyway, we got some business at the lower class dorm here. I forgot my purse! I can't believe I made such a rookie mistake. Oh, Colette. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Schwarzer, Class 7, at your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed when she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house you'll be tutoring at is a straight shot south from these dorms. It's by the riverside. You can't miss it. Your pupil's a boy named Emil, and you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you. And honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. I've already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me the out at least. Oh, right, I probably should have asked that at the beginning, but are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you've got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. And there you have it. Emil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be orbal science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for the information. Well then, I've still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you've told me. Nice. This is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. Alright. Time to do some tutoring. I do hope nothing serious happened to his mom. So today's topic is orbal science, huh? He probably had the right idea about going to the library. It's probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Rhineford Company, too. Once I've done that, I'll find the house. Basically, the game's saying, hey, make sure you know your stuff before you're ready to go. But we know our stuff. We'll be fine. And even if we don't know our stuff, we've got a guide with all the answers right in front of us. So, shh. Don't you worry your pretty little head over it. It's fine. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, welcome everyone. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, correct? That's right. I've already got my textbook ready. Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing more on the historical side of things. Indeed. For the record, Klein and I covered up to the beginning of the orbital revolution last time. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so much and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the orbital revolution take place? Roughly 30 years ago? 50 years ago? Or 70 years ago? Starting with an easy one, I see. It started about 50 years ago. You make it sound like common knowledge. I should have expected you to be smart since you are a Thor student. I wouldn't go that far. To follow up, do you know who invented orbments? Was it Professor Epstein, Professor Alex Russell, or Professor G. Schmidt? That would be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing. That's not true. The way I explain things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. And after that, we'll try and cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septine calendar. Sounds good to me. Man, check out that study material, woo baby though. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Rhineford used to just be a single factory. It really is. The orbital revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Rhineford factory's transformation into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. It certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemuria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Rhineford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, so, what did they start with? Was it goods like clocks and cameras? Vehicles like carriages and boats? Or weapons like guns and artillery? Well, weapons is their current specialty, but their previous specialty, I'm almost certain it was goods, but I'm not 100%. I am now 100%. Well, yeah, that wasn't what they were asking. Their current specialty is the question that they're actually asking. They're a weapons specialist. I think I checked. They specialize in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory's been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. That's fascinating. Thank you for letting me know. I'm impressed at just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Seems like today's session is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for the day? This is a good stopping point, so yes. It was a pleasure to have you as a tutor today. Thank you for covering for Klein. Emil seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as Klein. I'm honored. I'm glad to see he's happy. Well then, I have to give you something. Receive 2,000 Mira. Thank you. Wait, Mira? I can't just take this. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. Didn't really feel like work to me, but I guess it'd be rude to refuse it, though. Well, if you insist, thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for Klein. Alright, check out that 2,000 Mira. Maybe we can buy some, buy a weapon. Literally a single weapon. Hope everyone's doing well today. Right, we've still got people in there who need their quests done. The auditorium doors are locked. Naturally. Haha, it pleases me to see Paula so enthusiastic. However, Eustace does have a point. Doubting too much on the horses will end up doing more harm than good. His words may be harsh, but I believe that he only says them because he cares. Boink. You've told everyone that you're a noble now, right? Yeah, I did. Machias isn't too happy with that turn of events, though. Do you regret it? No, not really. They would have found out eventually. I do want to make up with Machias, though. Perhaps it's about time I tell everyone about my family, too. At least that's the worst kept secret in this game. No, that's a lie. There's a ton of poorly kept secrets in this game. But it's definitely up there. Definitely up there, I will admit to that. At the very least. Ha! It was decided before the match began. A mere commoner could never hope to match me in a duel. Well, no matter. Perhaps the unskilled can get something out of the club's repetition of the basics. Ah, it's you, Schwarzer. What a shame you arrived too late to bear witness to my valiance in battle. And here it starts. I let Alan and Patrick have a practice match since Patrick kept whining about having his basics locked down. I hate to say it, but the brat's got the skill to back up his big talk. And now I'm even more pissed off. Damn, Loggins. You get me. I realize she's a beginner, but is it really such a difficult goal? I could swim 50 yards with ease not long before I began. Whatever the case may be, having her put her all into accomplishing this seems to be my only option. This seems kind of intense for a beginner. Yeah, so as it turns out, being naturally gifted makes you a terrible teacher. Once more, Monica. Constant practice is the only sure path to improve at anything, and that includes swimming. Yep. Seems like Monica's in for a rough ride. Feel bad for her, but it's just how things go sometimes. Oh no. Let's see. Let's swing by the Student Union building. Oh, don't worry, Janitor Geiler. Angelica will never grow up. A girl named Fee joined our club recently. What a charming and unique young lady. I hope I'll be able to show her the joy of gardening. Oh, Fee joined the gardening club. How interesting. How very interesting indeed. We meet again, Mr. Schwarzer. Hey, Angelica. Oh wow, is that it? The orbital bike that George was building, I mean. You bet it is. It's in the middle of a tune-up right now, though. How about it? You want to hop on behind me and go for a ride? Seriously? Sorry. Just wanted to see how you'd react. I'm afraid I only let the ladies straddle me. Didn't mean to get your hopes up. Man, that's a bump. Wait, what? And I'm done. Finally. What were you doing? I was running up the orbital bike report to send to the Ruhr Institute of Technology. It's a shame that I just can't send it their way over the orbital net, though. We just learned about that the other day in class, but I'm still having trouble believing that it's really in development. A unified network for computers to exchange information sounds almost too helpful to be real. Sure does. Once it's properly introduced and distributed, the world's going to be a very different place. It's still in the testing phase now, though, so only some lucky spots have access. And unfortunately for me, there aren't any cables connecting us to Ruhr, so I can't send them my reports. Don't worry. We'll have those cables in time, George. One day. But not today. No, not today. guess I can talk to the shopkeepers here. Ugh. Gross. My apologies. I'm a bit belchy today. Emma said she'll be stopping by this evening. I better sort out my recommended reading for her. Ooh, I love this one, but it might be a bit too much to hand off to her at such an early stage. That feels when you try to get people into your hobbies and interests. All right, let's give them something that's not too off-putting to start with. Well, I've got nothing to talk to you about. I'd rather you just let me alone. I'm busy plotting how to take your dear fellow nobles down a few notches. Machias, you okay? Oh, the strategy backfire. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I'm gonna leave before you, like, blow my head off with that shotgun. He's technically a school shooter. I'm going to jail. Oh, hi, Reen. I heard you ran into Angie yesterday. Angie? Oh, Angelica? Yep, that's her. Crow, George, Angelica, and I have all been friends since we were first years. I was wondering about that, actually. How did you all come to be friends? None of you are in the same class, and you're all part of different clubs, so... Oh, the Academy gave us all a little assignment of sorts to take care of last year. And as we learned to work together, we gradually became good friends. Well, that makes sense. Considering everyone in Class 7 comes from different backgrounds, I wouldn't be surprised if you had some disagreements. But I'm sure you'll get past them and come to understand one another eventually, just like we did. You can do it. Thanks. I really hope I can do that with Machias. Alright. Let's go to the library. We got people to talk to, things to do, places to see, emails to receive. This could go very, very badly. I hope that Dorothy doesn't end up corrupting Emma with her unique proclivities. Perhaps I should intervene before it's too late. Oh, poor Emma. Summer break, if you're an Orbal. The Academy Festival, you ain't seen nothing yet. And you'll be surprised at how fast it all flies by, too. Don't take your time here for granted, or you'll be sorry. Oh, if it isn't Reen, how may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure I can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Instructor Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he was picked for the former, either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Behind the War of the Lions. Ooh, you have my Behind the War of the Lions. Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of the Lions? Well, it's a long story. I see, it all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand-deliver this to me. It was no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. Though I suppose you probably figured that out from the title. I had intended on covering these mysteries in class too. But I would be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Walk away, Reen. Walk away while you still can. Hey. Don't say bad things about Final Fantasy Tactics. That's just patently untrue. The only bad thing about Final Fantasy Tactics was random encounters. Which, I admit, is a pretty big negative if you're talking about a strategy JRPG. But that's a discussion for another day. She does seem a little lackadaisical at times, though. Nah. Good day, Fee. Are you here for a nap? Yep. That's just fine by me. Go ahead and use one of the free beds. Let me go get some tea and sweets for you, too. Great. I'm happy to see that even Fee joined a club. It's always good to have something that you can devote yourself to. You are students, after all. Might as well make the most of your time here by trying all sorts of different things. And I wish I had a good school nurse. I definitely did not. Actually, I don't even think I remember having a school nurse now that I think about it. Nope. Definitely no one comes to mind. You're that Reen Schwarzer from Instructor Valestein's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? I'm pretty sure he teaches the political and economics classes. You probably should have had a politics or economics class in your time here, Reen, buddy. Just saying. That should mean... Do you know this book by any chance? Analyzing Macroeconomics. As it just so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me Valestein's corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both stealing Academy deliveries, aren't you? Hold on, let me explain. Carefully calm Vice Principal Heinrich down, explain the situation, and handed over Analyzing Macroeconomics. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily, so vehemently. But that raises another question. Your father's a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, would someone of such worthy blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council. But nobles have their roles, and commoners have theirs. I would just like for you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valestein's influence stain it too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. He must be gunning for the title of Thor's most punchable faculty member. He's definitely winning that, that's for sure. You wouldn't be privy to Instructor Valestein's whereabouts, would you? Her combat studies are scheduled for the same time as my military science lessons, and I've been trying to resolve that. Unfortunately, none of my attempts to contact her have received any reply. What on earth could she be doing? Given that she's getting hammered in the dorm, perhaps honesty isn't the best policy right now. It must be rough for someone so straight-laced to work with someone like Instructor Sarah. You don't know the half of it, Green Buddy. Incidentally, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you know about Fee? Oh, hi. No spam on my account. Why the hell do I have to give her a reason? Seriously? Bam. Get out. She's rather enigmatic, to say the least. She seems to explore the old schoolhouse to explore on her own before. Fee Clausel has some special circumstances behind her, to say the least. However, I'm sure the time will come where she will trust her classmates enough to speak of it of her own will. I see. You're probably right. I guess it's best to wait until she feels like telling us rather than trying to pry into it. How dare I? This is my channel. I can do what I want. I'm a friggin' dictator. Now is not the time. I'm trying to hear the statue's voice. Nay, I'm a horse. Horses can't speak. Ooh. Oh, hello, Reen. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Nah, it's alright. Clara instructed me to do some descends, so I've been spending the day working on those. I felt a bit tired after finishing a couple of them, though, so I'm just taking a break for now. Sounds like you've been working hard, at least. I kinda want to see what he's like when he's drawing. Would it be okay if I stayed a while and watched you draw, guys? Fine by me. If you've got any good advice, I'm all ears, too. And no, we're not allowed to see his art. That would be too much effort. Wow, that's quite the elaborate drawing. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving. But don't hold back if you have any criticisms to make. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already. You used to draw back home, right? Yeah, I taught myself by painting landscapes and... well, mostly landscapes. But Clara, the head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel, without even the most basic artistic techniques. She told me to take what I see and make it my own, so I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. In fact, I just finished my 100th sketch. That's a lot. I don't know if I have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. Isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. It helps that Clara's words resonated with me. That's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Now seems like it might be a good time to ask, where exactly are you from? I suppose I never did mention that, did I? Even though I probably would have done it like the first thing, but you know, shh, don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm from the Nord Highlands, to the north of the Empire. But hold on, that's where Emperor Dreigels raised his army. All this time we were learning about Nord in class, and you were from there. Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Come to think of it, I don't know why guys came to Thor's in the first place. Hopefully I'll get the chance to ask him sometime. Like right now. Like, just ask him. Seriously. Not everyone in this class is an evasive, secret-keeping slut. God damn it. Is something wrong? No, sorry, just spacing out. I'd really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns into a painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show you. So close to level 5. So close, and yet, so far away. God damn it. Perhaps it's because I let them get cold, men couldn't be drawn in by their exquisite smell. Oh god, rose extract in your cookies? Ugh. I don't want to be part of this cooking club. Let's go get Instructor Mary her book. It's quite the story. I got roped into doing work for the student council. That's it. That's the story. Our time will be over before we knew it. Mint broke her flute. God damn it, Mint. Those are expensive. Not the most expensive instrument out there, but they are expensive. I'm afraid I'll have to decline. At any rate, if being an errand boy is your thing, at least do it with the competence befitting a noble. Jeez. Frickin' uses, man. Alright, I think we got somebody on the roof here that we need to talk to. I'm pretty sure that's where Instructor Makarov is hanging out. Oh, hey, Reen, right? What do you need? Just a moment of your time if you can spare it. Instructor Makarov teaches natural sciences and orbal engineering, so this one might just be his. Did you order this from the bookstore recently? Yeah, I got a subscription to that magazine through the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, it's like this. Well, that'd do it. Thanks. Between schoolwork and doing favors to the student council, you must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Changing the subject for a minute, mind if I ask what you're doing up here? Evading all my teacherly responsibilities. Couldn't you tell? Right. How silly of me. There's some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. Yeah, it's cool though. I'm doing just enough work to keep me from being fired. You should try it out sometime. No offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day, so you should use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up to you if you don't. That's a good point. Whoa, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. I guess he does care about his students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later. Right, thank you for your time. That's all 5 taken care of. Better go report back to Keen's. Yo, bitch, I got your books. And for our trouble, we received some ground baits, which I will not be using because I don't need a fish in this game at all. Thank you, notebook data. Speaking of notebook data, I should probably do that off screen. Never mind. I don't want to spoil people. Fun fact, notebook contains, when you carry over a notebook from New Game Plus, it contains spoilers for people who haven't experienced this for the first time. In any case, let me just see if there's anything I need to do before heading out to the old schoolhouse again. I think I should be good, but just in case. Recipe book, yada yada. Answered all the questions correctly. Okay. We are good to go. I better. Damn, that sounds like a threat. Can't believe you're threatening me on my own channel. Jeez. To the old schoolhouse we go. This is what it's like when you have no really good quartz for shit. You just gotta put everything you can on there and hope for the best. Alright. I'm actually going to leave that on. Okay. This is acceptable. The front doors are locked. Not anymore. There's no telling what I'll find in here, so I better finish all my other tasks first. Yeah, so game automatically advances when you clear the required quest, so make sure to use up all your bonding points and stuff while you can. Entering this place doesn't get any less scary no matter how many times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can count on to back me up. Future investigations of the old schoolhouse will require you to choose a 4-member active party, in addition to support members. So, we only have these as our choices this time. So, let's bring them all here. It's been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on in here. Yeah, especially when the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. And I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I'd relish the chance to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. Alright, let's dance. What the? What's going on? Hey, we got ourselves an elevator this time. This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What's that pedestal-like structure over there? I mean, we don't know either. That wasn't there last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone too. Instructor Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well, but she didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this. No, it's too large-scale a change to have been done in such a short time. The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own. Again. You can't be serious! This truly is a fascinating place. Well, standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at that pedestal. Elevator. Well, it's definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator you'd find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway. An elevator, huh? I wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot. Let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appears to be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be the first floor, I suppose. I didn't realize these rooms went farther than that. My head's starting to hurt. If the rest of the floors are locked, that seems to suggest that someone is trying to stop us, or anyone, from getting to them. But who would do that? And why? I have no idea, but the proof is right here. All of the other floors are off limits. There's no model number or date anywhere either, which suggests that this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself, back in the Middle Ages. You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Elisa. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. I don't know that much. It's all low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So, what are we gonna do? Do you want to try using the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yeah, I think we should. Though we have no idea what we're gonna find down there, so we're gonna need to be very careful. Make sure you're well and truly prepared for anything. It might be a bad idea having 3 frontliners in a party, but you know what? I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Something like this should be adequate. Let's go. Second floor. Everybody off, I guess. Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. That door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though. And that means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent. I'm itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in here. Monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the 5 of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of combat links at least. You ready to get started? Of course! Let's head in. And away we go.
Let's be careful, everyone.
Careful. I scarcely know the meaning of the word. Alright, so the layout's a bit confusing, but, we'll be fine. Probably. Let's just pick a direction and go. There we go. Bam.
The advantage is ours.
I can do this. Fire!
My turn. There.
Oh, I should probably have linked to somebody.
All right.
Whatever, it's fine.
There.
Of course. Hey! You still have a lot of training to do.
Alright, 150 of each 7th. That's a good thing to have this early on.
Hey! Is that a treasure chest?
Yeah, and it's one we can't reach.
Hey!
Yet. And this is also a dead end, but
Hey!
has this thing, which is fun to
Now's our
fight.
chance.
Go.
God, 0 arts for Reen? Actually, I do have Frost Edge. Frost Edge is decent. Here. Yeah, these things are actually weak to it as well, so
It's my turn.
I guess that was an effective use
Turn
of
to
time.
flames. Burn! Go!
Here. All right.
Right.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Right.
All right.
My turn.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Actually, no, this wasn't a dead end. What did I think it was? Dead end's on the other side. Right? Yeah.
The wind's behind us. Let's go.
Go. There.
It's my turn. Fire!
It's my turn. Yeah.
Right. Shatter!
I can do this.
Leave it to me. There. Time is precious. We should hurry.
Hey!
No, not much to say about the old schoolhouse this time around.
Winds, give us your blessing.
I can do this. Let's go.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Huh?
Leave it to me.
Man, bro.
Right.
Well, I guess they're gonna come at Laura instead.
Hang in there.
You have my things. Right. Shatter!
turn. Ha! Okay, it's safe for now.
These guys don't give me very much experience, which is kind of lame. But whatever. Got ourselves a floral bottle, which is the confused one. Okay. Maybe that means the boss will be using confused moves. Something to keep in mind, at least. And no, the camera will not let you zoom in under your character when they're climbing. They decided, you know, that would be in poor taste.
Is that a treasure?
I don't know, Laura, is it?
Let's go. My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to
Leave
me.
it to me.
Right. Fire.
Leave it to me.
They're open.
I've got you.
Right. Shatter.
Right. Fire.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
There.
My turn. Hey! We should keep going. We have nothing to fear.
But fear
My
itself.
turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
You
Thanks.
have my thanks. Right. Now. Our time is now.
Right, right.
Oh,
They paid the price for underestimating us.
I didn't realize I didn't get that achievement. Eightfold obliteration. That's what happens when you kill 8 enemies at once. Yeah. So, we're great. We're the best at video games, guys.
Not bad.
I did it!
And for our trouble, we obtained the Reaper Quartz. The real reason you want this is for the speed buff. The arts are nice too, but speed buff's the real draw. All right, onward.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
I mean, it's your art's turn. Might as well use it.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Arts are not good in Cold Steel 1, but yeah.
Hey!
Just make sure you flip the switch here while you're up here, because that's how you get to where the boss is. There's nothing over here. Oh, there's another switch. No. I was like, there was more than one switch.
The
I
advantage is
remember
ours.
Go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it
Right.
to me. It's my turn. Fire. Go.
Here. All right.
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 Go.
It's my turn. There!
Right. Ha!
I can do this.
Lisa, please.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
At least try to hit the target. That'd be lovely.
I did it!
Anyway, level for Lisa,
Nice.
and level for guys. We finally got Turbulence. In case you don't want to use Gale Stinger all the time. Although Gale Stinger is a very good ability, because you don't need to move, and you can seal your enemies, and seal is pretty powerful, at least early game, when enemies don't have spells to cast.
The advantage is ours.
Here we go. There. Go.
An opening.
It's my turn. Fire!
It's my turn. Whirlwind! To me! Now,
I've got you!
this is it!
Of course. Shatter! We should keep going.
Alright. And now that we've opened the path ahead, it'd help if I actually go the path ahead. You know, getting lost in this place is kind of just par for the course, honestly.
We appear to have reached the exit.
Let's get Elliot some slots open. Or at least that one. Get Reem's time slot open. And yeah. Hold off on the rest for the time being. We'll get there eventually, but that time's not now. We could also make some stuff, but we don't have a lot of time Sepith, so hold off on that. I may want an attack one, though. Not that badly. Alright then. Boss time. For some reason I thought I didn't save, but I did, like 10 seconds ago. Yay! So yeah, it's a dungeon at the end, a boss, as you'd expect. Alright. I remember this thing being a pain in the ass.
This will take everything we have.
So, we'll see.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Give it to me. Right. Huh? Behold.
Right.
Damn it. I can't get
Give it up,
Laura a
everyone.
shot. Whatever.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Actually, I should motivate instead.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Understood.
As much as I appreciate a critical strike.
My turn.
actually not very susceptible to fire. These guys don't move.
It's my turn.
Alright. So that's one out of the way.
Right. Hey! Off guard.
Guess I'm gonna focus fire this one next.
My turn. Ha! Go.
Don't need to motivate anytime soon. Alright, done get in there.
Now's a chance.
An opening.
I got freeze off on it.
My turn. Shatter.
All right.
My turn.
I didn't know they were susceptible to freeze.
Go.
That's what they did that was so annoying. The freaking crisis cry move.
There. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike. Take this.
Thank you guys. Proving why he's the best boy. Damn, you think Laura would, wait, no, I don't have the force quote sign up to do that yet. Never mind.
Shatter.
Leave it to me.
Alright, boom. Didn't even have anyone die. Yeah, the fight's a lot more annoying on harder difficulties, that's for sure.
Time is precious. We should hurry.
But on normal mode, it's just fine. And for a trouble, we get the Move 2 ports and a U material. That one sure put up a fight. Indeed. I suspect it considered this entire floor to be its domain. Still, it was nothing we couldn't handle. Perhaps that means the floor is ours now. Yeah, we finally seem to got the hang of combat links and everything. But it doesn't look like there's anything left to find here. The path does appear to dead end with this room. There don't even seem to be any valuables in here for that thing to have been guarding. Yeah. What's wrong? You look like you're lost in thought. Did you sense something? No, I was just thinking about last month. This is exactly the same as what happened then. A new area opens up, we reach the end of it, we fight a powerful enemy, and then hit a dead end. The situation's identical. Now that you mention it, that is suspicious. Every path has to reach its end somewhere. It's probably nothing more than coincidence. You might be right, it just strikes me as odd, that's all. Either way, we've explored all we can for now. So, come on, let's head back outside. Our bonds have strengthened. Oh, I'm so close with guys. Maybe I should actually walk out and see if I can get to... See how close I am to actually getting to level 5. Because I feel like I'm right on the precipice. Might just be me, though. I could be completely off on that. Chop. Chop. Good job.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go! Sit!
Right.
Right. Huh?
It's my turn. Go!
Right.
It's my turn. I go where the wind takes me.
Okay, I'm still a little ways away. It's probably about another 80 experience or so. And I don't feel like getting into 30 fights. So, hey, we're not doing that. Cool, thanks for playing, everyone. Alright, yeah. So yeah, I think I'll do to the end of the free day tonight before calling it an episode. That should be fair. That was way more exhausting than I expected. Yeah, the monsters down there were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. That elevator is the biggest conundrum, though. Where could it possibly have come from? We should report our findings to the principal right away. Instructor Sarah, too. Yes, that seems like the wisest course of action. Where was this cat hiding from? Just off camera. So this month there's suddenly an elevator allowing access to a floor even deeper below the surface? Honestly, how many more surprises does that old schoolhouse hold? There was nothing like that during my inspection last week, I can say that much. Why can't I be the one who finds all the cool stuff? There seem to be a number of floors even deeper underground too, but only the first two were accessible. That's another mystery. I tried to find some means of unlocking the elevator so we could access the other floors, but it wouldn't budge. If that's not the end of it, I wonder how far down it goes. In the decades I've been at this academy, this is the first I've heard of any additional floors whatsoever. Up until last month, the floor we used for your orienteering exercise is all we'd ever known. So what we explored today didn't even exist until this week. And easy access to this new area presented itself in the form of a convenient elevator, no less. I heard that many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Well, something must have caused the new areas to show themselves, but I don't have the slightest idea what that something could be. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Drycles. Drycles the Lionheart? The very same. Emperor Drycles left strict orders regarding that building, which have been passed down from principal to principal ever since. He proclaimed that the old schoolhouse was to be preserved as it is until the promised day arrives. The promised day? What does that mean? That I couldn't say. Though some have speculated it ties back to the War of the Lions 250 years ago, and to Drycles' companion, the brave Saint Sandlot. Saint Leanne Sandlot? The Lance Maiden. If Emperor Drycles' words did concern the War of the Lions, it does stand to reason that she'd be connected. She and her Eisenritter fought valiantly at his side throughout the conflict. Valiantly enough to be regarded as a saint by the Septian Church. I imagine few in Erebonia don't at least know the name. Her name is celebrated even in my hometown, and I'm about as far out in the Empire as you can get. There's no shortage of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death for that matter. But how in the world would she be connected to the old schoolhouse? Well, I'm not certain she is, but when I think of the alterations that have begun to occur inside the building, and of Drycles' words, I find it difficult to believe that there's no connection. It just strikes me as more than mere coincidence. I guess that's as good a theory as any. But what does the promised day refer to? Well, with so little information, we could speculate all night, and I doubt we'd be any closer to a legitimate answer. We'll just have to keep searching the ruins and see what we find. You've performed admirably, Class 7. I truly appreciate all your efforts, and I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here so long. Not at all. I'm just happy we could be of help. If we discover anything else, we'll let you know at once, sir. Excellent. Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit, however. You're not my personal assistants, after all. Thanks for the help, everyone. Think nothing of it. Honestly, I want to solve the mysteries of that place as much as you do at this point. I feel the same, and fighting the monsters within serves as excellent training. I would be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arise. Yeah, it's not right for you to have to do all the hard work, Green. That goes for all the other requests you do on your free days, too. My help's just a call away if you ever need it. Thanks, I'm sure I'll take you up on that. I'll see you back at the dorm. Take care. And we receive the heal quartz as a reward for our trouble. And, 2 additional bonding points game. Don't lie to the viewers. They know the truth. So, our options are Fee and Usus. Well, about time we got to have bonding events with those two. Oh, and there's also a hidden quest here. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Whew, almost done. She's using oil paints, right? That's a pretty good painting. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. I hope I didn't break your concentration. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're Gaius' friend, right? Reen, wasn't it? If you were looking for him, you missed him by about a minute. Oh, no. I was just passing by and saw you still working away in here. Between you and that other girl over there, the art club must be pretty dedicated. Claire is a whole different breed, but I don't do this very often. If I didn't get entered into a student art contest out of nowhere, I wouldn't be finishing this right now. Wow, I had no idea there was contests like that. Hold on, it doesn't sound like you have much time left. Is it okay that I'm even talking to you? It's important to take a break every so often, so this is actually just what I need. Oh no. What's wrong? I ordered some flowers to use as a reference for my sketches, but I completely forgot to pick them up today. Now I'll need to pick them up on my way home. There's not much time until the academy closes for the day. If that's the case, I can go get them for you if you'd like. Are you sure? No problem. I'm free at the moment anyway. I've been helping out the student council, so I'm used to this sort of stuff. I see. I'd be very grateful if you did, but... Seriously, it's no trouble at all. All I have to do is mention your name and the flowers you ordered, and I should be fine, right? Yes, I've already paid for them, so that should be enough. When you get to the florist's, you'll want to let her know that you're picking them up for Linde from the art club. You'll be picking up some snow lilies. Oh, and the name of the shop is Jane's. Great, I walk past it all the time. Linde from the art club and snow lilies. Got it. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sorry for the trouble, but thank you. A rose by any other name. But we're picking up lilies. And, oh my god, Linde, you better get started on your painting. There's nothing on it! Gasp, we better hurry. What are you doing, Fee? Not much. Looking for somewhere to nap, I guess? You guess? I can never tell what she's thinking. Maybe I should talk to her a bit more. Try to get to know her. Sorry. 1 second. My throat is parched and I require a bit more beverage. Would you mind if I stuck around here? Go ahead. It's all yours. See you later. I meant stuck around with you, so we could talk for a while. Okay. So, are you always here at this time of day? Sometimes. Unless I'm napping somewhere else. Yeah, I do see you napping a lot. So, do you, like naps? They're okay. What else is there to do during school hours? Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. There are plenty of things to do here, and you wouldn't even get to do some of them when you're older. For example, there's studying, joining clubs, hanging out with your friends, all sorts of stuff. I'm in a club. The gardening club, actually. Whoa, when did you join that? I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised. What sorts of things are you growing? Nothing. Right. Well, if you do end up growing something, I'd love to see it. Sure. You act like you're my dad or something. Do you get a kick out of getting involved in other people's business? Well, I don't know about that. This is the way I act with my sister, so maybe that's it. Sorry if I upset you or anything. I'll try not to be so nosy in the future. Either way, I don't exactly hate it. Huh. He got up from the sofa. I've got to get to the gardening club. Wait, now? Seriously? We're allowed to stop by whenever we want. See ya. Hey, the stairs are the other... Fee walked towards one of the window and placed her foot on the sill. Fee? Hup! Fee jumped down into the courtyard. Fee! Reen rushed to the window in a panic. Is she alright? Jumping down from here without even a scratch isn't just athletic, it's almost inhuman. Where did she learn to do that? Your bond with Fee strengthened. I'm so close. So close to level 5. But, not yet. Not yet, my friends. Alright. Are you sure you're okay after a jump like that, Fee? No problem. I'm used to that stuff. Oh, yeah, that's normal. Well, as long as she's fine. Time to take it easy. I like this club. Aw. I finally caught you while we were free. How about the two of us catch up over some tea at the cafeteria? Sorry, I'm too tired from practice to grab tea right now. I need to go get some rest. Maybe some other time. Too tired for tea? You know what? Whatever. Later. Well, if you're tired, I guess I should let you be for now. Maybe we can talk some other time. Yeah. God, they're so awkward. Thanks for helping me investigate the old schoolhouse, you two. No thanks necessary. It was a good learning experience. My training demands I'm able to adapt to strange new environments, after all. You're right about the strange part. It's like that building was designed to make weird things happen. I'm just glad none of what we've faced has gone out yet. The scary thing is we can't say for sure it'll always be that way, so we really need to keep investigating. Agreed. Don't hesitate to call on me whenever you need my blade. It's a little late to back out now, so the same goes for me. Thanks. You'll be the first people I call when the time comes. Alright. I'm just checking in with all our buddies first. I heard you guys have been poking around the old schoolhouse recently. Find anything interesting yet? Not yet. In fact, I've got more questions now than answers since we started checking the place out last month. Did anything like this ever happen in there before? Nah, well, when I was a first year, there was a few rumors about ghosts appearing every now and then, but that's about it. Nothing as big as the whole layout changing itself up, that's for sure. Why did this start happening all of a sudden, then? What caused it? No idea. I might be a genius, but if I could tell you that, I'd take that insight straight to the races. Still, sounds like a good place to train, so maybe you should just roll with it and keep exploring. Make sure you give me a call if you rake in some awesome loot down there, though. Well, I can't say he doesn't know how to look on the bright side, at least. The Dark Ages and Middle Ages aren't actually interchangeable, despite how the game might make it seem. But that's a discussion for another day. Alright, that's the time slot. Let's do this. These all suck. Whatever, that's fine. No, it's not. I already have Aqua Bleed, damn it. Yeah. Use up all my slots. That's what it's all about. So, got groups in the student union building, and then useless in the library. More like useless, Alvareo. Nope. I finished reading your story, Dorothy. I have to say it was a really fun read. Especially the scene where the two guys put aside their differences and came to understand each other. That was great. So you really do understand just what makes that scene so good. I was right all along. You really could become one of us. One of us? I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm happy she's happy, I suppose. Emma, no. Don't corrupt her. Don't corrupt my poor girl. Emma, walk out while you still have the chance. It's not too late. They don't seem to realize that they're wasting their time. No amount of practice is going to allow them to defeat us. Well, I hope all your talk actually leads to results this year. If you end up humiliating yourself like you did last year, we'll have Vice Principal Heinrich close this club down. We'll see about that. You can't close this down if you never beat us. Now that we got Machias, things are going to be different. They're in for the shock of their lives if they think he's down on my level. Dude, don't put yourself down like that. Come on, have some respect, Stefan. Don't expect things to play out as usual now that I'm here. I can't wait to wipe the floor with you. How dare you act so insolent? I won't allow myself to lose to some pompous upper-class students. God. Oh dear. That's the door. Toa's in the student council building room. With Angie, of course. New engine's practically flawless. Why don't you help me test it out, Toa? Want to go for another ride? That does sound really nice. I've still got some work to finish, though. Oh, please. You say that like you've forgotten the perks of our relationship. I'll help you take care of all this, and then we'll head out on our romantic ride. Thanks, Angie. I wonder how often they ride together. Seems like Angelica's way of helping President Toa distress. I'm gonna leave that comment lingering in the air and say nothing about it, no matter how much I want to. Toa deserves better than Angie. Jesus. I'm sorry. Toa, all your friends suck. That blonde boy really is handsome. He seems to be rather popular amongst the girls, and I can't say I blame them. If he were here more often, perhaps the library would see more visitors. Maybe I should try talking to him myself. Damn, robbing the cradle, are you, Carol, huh? Oh, Instructor Thomas is still here. Oh my, evening already? I seem to have gotten a tad too wrapped up in my research. Sadly, I'm just one man, and this wealth of material might just be too much for me to handle on my own. Oh, Reen, I have just the idea. I'll submit a request to the student council. I'd prefer if you didn't. Oh, it's you. Hey there, Eustace. I noticed I see you here pretty often. I guess you must be a pretty avid reader, huh? I wouldn't put it like that exactly. There's not much else to do, so I just came to pass the time. Oh. I don't really get a chance like this too often. Should I hang out with him? Would you mind if I joined you? You needn't ask for my permission. You can do as you please. Well then, I hope you don't mind my company. What is it that you're reading anyway? It's a book on the many legends that are told throughout the Empire. There's certainly no shortage of those, is there? I've heard stories about witches, spirits, and even vampires. Hold on, are you into those kinds of stories, Eustace? These are merely a means to a fuller knowledge of the Empire, though I can't deny that they make for interesting reads. I see. Maybe I should take a look at some of them sometime.
Hey, look over there!
Oh my gosh, that's Eustace Albarea. So he is. He fits the noble archetype to a T, doesn't he? You don't suppose he's friends with that guy next to him, do you? I was guessing that he was. You gotta wonder what kind of people a big name like that would hang out with. Oh, it's almost time. We gotta get back to the dorms.
Hey, wait up!
So that's what it's like to be famous. This is a daily occurrence. You're a noble yourself. The same would happen to you if you ever acted like one. Fair point. Maybe I could stand to learn a lesson or two from you. One cannot escape their nobility. As such, it should be worn with pride. What? Someone told me that when I was a child. Don't listen to the likes of Regnitz. Eustace? That's the end of this book. I'm going to get another. Was he just trying to cheer me up? Thanks, Eustace. Alright, our bond with Eustace strengthened, and now we're link level 5 with him. So it's just Gaius and Fee at this point now. And hopefully those should come pretty soon here. Alrighty then. To the florist, we gotta go help Linde with her problem here.
Reen, please, slow down.
Is that Linde?
I'm so glad I made it in time. I'm sorry to bother you, but there's something I forgot to ask you earlier.
It must have been important if you ran all the way here. What's your question?
Well, it's more of a request than anything. There's another flower I wanted to order. It's called a grand rose. It's bright red, so you'll know it when you see it. I only need one, but this should cover it.
Grand rose, huh? Okay, no problem. Receive grand rose money.
Thank you very much, Reen. I'll be waiting in the art room.
Looks like she's a bit more forgetful than I thought. Well, I suppose that's fine. I should go get her what she asked for. Oh my god, Linde. Linde.
It reminds me that Adios is always watching me.
which in turn makes me want to work to the best of my ability. The eye in the sky is watching me. I better not screw up. Is that a bell? Oh, it's a kitty cat. We just saw you at the old schoolhouse. My, haven't you got lovely fur? Who's your master, I wonder?
Meow.
Good kitty. Well, she's got a ribbon, so she's definitely not a stray.
Meow. Meow.
Does that feel good? You've got really pretty fur. Such a pretty girl. Or cat. Actually, are you male or female? I've just been assuming female, but... Ow! Damn. Oh. Guess I pushed my luck. I don't think she scratched me too deep, but I should still apply some ointment when I get back to the dorm, just in case. I wonder what her name is. Damn, Reen. Chasing pussy in every timeline, huh? Welcome. How can I help you this evening? Someone asked me to pick up an order. Ah, so you're picking it up for her. How nice of you. Just a moment, please. I'll go get it. Here you go. Thank you very much. Oh, there's also one more I was hoping to buy. You wouldn't happen to have any grand roses, would you? I'd like one if you do. You're in luck, we do. Oh, to be young and passionate again. I'm not entirely sure I follow. I'm sorry, maybe that was a little rude. Please wait a moment while I get one ready for you. Here you go. Thank you very much. Best of luck. No problem. She was a strange one, wasn't she? Let's head back to the art room. Oh, Reen, do you not know what a grand rose is? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Actually, let's see if there's any books I can buy here. Traditional archery, the art of napping, and I already have the recipe for sandwiches, so don't need that. There, now Elisa understands archery better. This book goes into surprising detail on how to have a really refreshing nap. Seems like the one book Fee'd want to read. I should tell her about it. Oh, I'm so close. Jeez. That old schoolhouse really is a mystery. Who'd have thought an elevator would just appear out of nowhere? It's been exactly the same for years. That was a surprise. We're just lucky we had Elisa and Laura to help us out. On the plus side, it gave us a chance to use our combat links. They're a nice reminder of how much more we can achieve by working together. Yeah, we'll have to make sure we can get everyone together next month, too. There's no way we're going to get any further in these investigations on our own. Definitely. All I want to do right now, though, is go back to the dorms and get a shower. Same here. Again, thanks for the help. Take it easy when you get back. Alright, I need to go pay Sarah a visit real quick, because she's hanging out at the pawn shop here. Do you have any idea how much of a nightmare it is to get my hand on these bullets of yours? I lost a day's race to get these things for you, you know? Don't worry, I'm sure your horse would have lost just as badly if you were at the track cheering it on. Oh yeah, have you heard anything about how that thing in Crossbell ended up? Yep, sounds like it was taken care of by that police division I told you about. So the instructor uses this shop too. I wonder what they're talking about.
I'll look into whatever's going on at the old schoolhouse, too. You just head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest.
What do you want? I'm busy. I'm not a mind reader. Spit it out.
Alright, you can just get some marine ore shards in New Game Plus. I totally forgot about that. Well, not like I need it right now. Alright, anything else I need to do urgently here? I don't believe so, but... a couple of student notes that I've already got. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's go get Linde her snow lilies and her grand rose, of course. And then we can call it after that. Oh, there she is. Oh, Reen, you're already back from the florist's? That I am. I hope these are the right flowers. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. And here's the other one you asked for. This is a grand rose. You can't just give a girl like this something out of nowhere. I have no idea what you're getting at all. I mean, this flower can only mean, basically, you want to, Yeah, I'm still not following. Oh, just shut up and kiss me! What? That wasn't me, I swear. But now I see what's going on. I know you're there, Vivi. Get out here. Aw, we were just getting to the good part, too.
What the?
Breen, I've always had feelings for you. Oh, give it a rest. It's too funny, though. Okay, now I think I get it. Sorry, I'll get her to cut it out. Anyway, as I'm certain you gathered, we're twins. I'm Linde, the older sister. And I'm the younger, cuter model, Vivi. That would explain things. But to recap, Linde did not ask me to buy her a grand rose. Yep, that was me pretending to be Linde. I must have been pretty convincing. You fooled me at least, but what's the big deal about a grand rose anyway? It represents passionate romance, so lots of people use it as a way to confess their love to one another. You can see why I was so taken aback. You got some splaining to do, young man. How could any boy your age not know about the grand rose? I suppose I'll let you off this time, since your ignorance meant my prank went off without a hitch. Gee, thanks. Oh, I have to admit, I'm definitely at fault here. Oh, Vivi. I'm so sorry, Reen. I think Vivi would explode if she couldn't prank people. Don't worry about it. I have to say, though, you two really are identical. I can tell you apart when you wear your hair differently, but once that's gone, I've got no idea. Reen, you lecherous beast! Don't stare at me with that look on your face! I'll be sure she gets a good scolding later. Thank you for all your help, and for putting up with her. Hopefully this will make up for some of the annoyance we caused. Oh yeah, I got some cozy socks. This really isn't necessary. You're too humble, Reen. If someone offers you something, just hurry up and take it. Speaking of, here you go. A little something special from me as a way to thank you for all the laughs. Oh yeah, cooling belt too. Well, this is awkward. I really can't apologize enough. Catch you later then. God. I feel like they're missing something. Paint, maybe? Phoebe keeps distracting me. Well, maybe if you put some paint on your brush, you'd have better results. In any case, that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me next time as we continue on Chapter 2 of Trails of Cold Steel here. Hope you had a lot of fun as we had some more school hijinks and all that fun stuff.
if you guys want to help support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, do all the needful stuff. And if you really want to, if you're feeling the mood for some Trails-related fanfiction, or other related fanfiction, go check out my Archive of Our Own account. I've got a lot of work there, and it's sometimes pretty good. Sometimes. And if you want to help support the channel even more than that, I've got a Patreon account where I put my fanfiction up early, and just generally let people know what's going on, what the general deal is. In any case, I think that's enough rambling from me. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time for some more Trails of Cold Steel. This has been Logic Blade, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening tonight.